Bonjour, hello, namaste. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys can hear me. Actually, let me check with my phone. One sec. Oh, my phone is about to die. Okay, hopefully you guys can listen to me. Give me 1 second. Actually, I have a bunch of things I want to chat before starting the stream today. I want to make sure. Okay, I'm available. Why I can't see myself live on YouTube right now? Huh? Am I not live? Oh, I am live. Okay. So, I have a couple of extra things today. We'll do a bit away from what we were doing recently because today we'll be practicing mostly. Give me 1 sec. Okay, my phone is up. Righty tighty do. Sorry about that. Hello, hello. Okay, you guys can hear me. Amazing, 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 amazing. So today I have something special for you guys because today I'm going to cover mostly about Netcat and Socat as you guys saw on the stream, like the title, because we yesterday covered a lot of commands, how stabilization works, how encrypted shells work, and so I wanted to cover that, create a Python script, so we can, anybody who is watching, right, you guys can practice by yourself. And with this Python script, my idea is I will put it online with the GitHub. You guys can contribute to it. The whole idea of this Python script will be like, ask it question like, okay, do you want to attack a Linux box or a Windows machine? Do you want a stable shell, right? Do you want to use Netcat, Socat, whatever are the answers and stuff? It will give you the steps, or it will like help you do that, right? If you're, let's say, in a CTF challenge itself. So with that being said, let me share my screen. Hopefully you can see the screen, right? And we have Netcat, starting with the Netcat because that was task 4. Let me create a quick GitHub. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. I'll create one. Security scripts. What will be a good name for this? Security scripts, or yeah, security resources or hacking resources, I will say. Pen testing. And it's Python, so I will say like this. It will be a public one. Add a readme, git ignore. For now, I think we can say null. License, I don't have anything right now, so let's get that then. Okay, we have this. Quickly, I'll set it up with you guys. Okay. So you see a lot of these open. Terminal. So I'm going to put it in my documents folder. So git clone pen testing resources. It's there, right? Now I want to just open that. Open folder, documents, pen testing resources, select. Awesome. So we have this here, and we'll quickly start adding our stuff. So one will be shells or reverse shells. No, not even reverse shell. I will say I'll just say shells, not even reverse shell, because we need reverse and bind both. So shells or which shell dot py. A simple name, so to find which shell or which command to use for this in this shell condition. So we have this. Now, starting with first, right? As mentioned previously, Netcat is the most basic tool in pen testing toolkit, right? As when it becomes kind of networking. First thing, another thing actually, we have Linux practice box, which is in task 14, and I will just share this link for the stuff so you guys can see everything. Okay, hopefully you can see that task 14, right? We'll start this machine. I will start my Oracle box or Kali 2025, because I'm going to move from 2024 to 2025 now, and I've already saved everything. So hopefully you already have Hartfield. Yo, what's up? What's up, my man? How you doing? Howdy, howdy, howdy. That's my boy right there. That's my boy. First one every time. First one. This guy is amazing. This guy makes my day, man. I love you, Hartfield. I don't know if you know this, but I love you. Every time you are the first one to comment. I love it. Love it to the core of my heart. Thank you. Okay, let's get going here. LS. Now, first thing to do is go inside the desktop, and I have my Open VPN. If you guys, do you guys know about Open VPN and like how to set it up for your TryHackme? If not, let me know. I assume if you do, right? I'm going to just, I have my Open VPN in this. Oh, I have to set it up for this one because I changed from 2024 to 2023. So what I'm going to do is TryHackme here. That's good. I think you will be able to see how to set it up in like 5 seconds. So TryHackme, login. Do I have my credentials? No. I'm not a robot. And let me come here. Let me change my screen for a second. I don't want to share my credentials, right? Online to the whole world to see and hack me. I'm the hacker, not the hacky. I use like a password manager for the non-essential or like not so critical accounts. All the critical ones are in my brain. And that's what I will recommend to you. Don't even think of using a Don't even think of using a password manager for your critical accounts, because even password managers, a bunch of them save it in your database, save it in their database online. So if that gets leaked, you are done for. They can make a profile to hack you specifically. Okay, beautiful. I'm in. Okay, now I'll quickly show you how to do it. So I'm in my file, right? First thing, if I'm not going to go on Google and say TryHackme Open VPN. Here is the Open VPN link. Got it. Join the room. Download the configuration file from the access page. Quickly go here. Download configuration file. I'm going to change my server to the US one, West VIP 1, because I have a VIP 1. If you have regular, that's fine too. Regenerate. It quickly will regenerate my credential file. And always try to use your own Kali with VirtualBox, because it just is better experience. So I have this file, right? Downloading the configuration file. Okay, taking some time. A sweet time. Okay, downloaded here, right? I'll just put it in my desktop. I like to put it in my desktop. Easy to access, honestly, because a lot of things are going to happen in the desktop. So let's go ls. Oh. Censored hacker open VPN, right? So I will do sudo open VPN and then censored hacker. Open VPN is working. You can see the logs. And to confirm, you can go here and see connection became connected, and this is my virtual IP address. So that's just how easy it is to do it, right? Like that's how easy it is. So with that in the picture, let's do. We are going to start our Linux VirtualBox. Starting your machine, please wait. Still starting or what? Linux is still starting my machine. Interesting. Oh, there it is here. So I see my target IP address is here, right? If it is less than 1 hour, I can add an hour. But I think today we will just need this much. And I want to see, or I can create like a folder here. Close everything. IP address, I'm just going to put it in my Kali. Let's see what are the other instructions. The box attached to this task is an Ubuntu server with a file upload page running on a web server. So we can upload our Socat file. This would be used to practice shell uploads on Linux systems. Equally, both Socat and Netcat are installed on this machine. So please feel free to log into SSH on port 22 to practice with those directly. The credentials are shell and TryHackme. So let's do this. SSH shell shell at, this is the IP address. And then password, yes, for this, add this to here. The only reason I'm already connected to this, I want to see if there are whatever changes we make, right? We upload a file, whatever we do should be visible for a better clarity of what is going on. Shell practice room, right? ls pwd, who am I is shell probably. Everything is here, right? Beautiful. Now we are going to hit it. Let me close the other not so necessary files. So I can close this guy. I can close this guy. Close this guy. I can close this guy. This is running OpenVPN. The first one is running my code OSS. So the version of operating system. Also, feel free to join me on my Discord. Let me know, because I'm adding a language support for captions. So if you don't know like English much well, like somebody yesterday mentioned they want Spanish, so I will be adding that, and I'll be adding some emojis for subscribers and stuff. Okay. So with that being said, we have Netcat. Let's practice reverse shell, because that will be the first one. NCLVNP port number. So L means listener, right? V means verbose. N, do not resolve with the host name, DNS. We are giving you IP, just go directly to that IP address. Dash P indicates port specification, so we are telling the port exactly, right? And the command will be this. So this is the first command to our list. Here. I don't know how to start this. And maybe I'll start like this and then we'll see. Oh, actually I can do this way. Netcat, right? A good structure for this would be, if I'm going forward, let's see. So a good structure for this, what do you guys think? Like, so let's say somebody here is the entry point. Do you want a shell? Right? With the shell, first question should be, do you want Netcat or Socat? Right? So based on that, I can have function Netcat, port, socket, everything should be outside, I will say. Define Netcat, create a socket. I probably don't need these, right? Because what I will be asking is, I'm just going to give them the command, right? So I don't need exactly these one. These are great for it to run by itself. So first will be Netcat and Socat. So we have two functions. Let's focus on the Netcat one actually. In the Netcat, port number or reverse or port is required. Then we have reverse or bind. So question will be like, what do they want? Print f is, I haven't coded in Python for a long time, so I don't know. Input actually, right? Code to ask user for input. Python ask user for put. Enter your name. Input is this. Oh yeah, this is the one, right? Input, what is your favorite animal? Okay. So my define will be reversal or type of shell. Shell you want. Bind. If shell type is reverse, right? Give me the IP, give me the port. I should not be using GitHub Copilot for this. Let me turn that off. This is good, very tempting, but I should not be using this. So let's say I want first will be, if it's a reverse shell, I don't need the IP address, right? Because it's going to send it to me. So port number, integer, input, what, or capital W, what is the port number? Okay, gets the port number. Let me turn off the suggestions. Are you following like what I'm trying to do with this? Inline suggestion edits allow code shifting. Inline suggestion. Okay, I think this should be good, right? Save, let's see. Huh. Okay, Copilot, I think, is a different setting. Copilot Advanced, enable plain text. Instructions. Turn off suggestions in Copilot. VS Code. To enable disable code completion, select Copilot menu in the status bar and then check or uncheck the option enable. Okay. Code completion, okay, off. So hopefully this does the job. Okay, nothing is coming. Great. So what we want is now, one sec, actually something good I can do. I'm just making sure there is no chats coming and I'm putting it on my phone. Okay, awesome. So I have the IP. Is the IP required? Because I think probably the only time IP is needed when it's on the target machine doing that. Input, sorry, integer, then input. What is attackers IP? Okay, this does that. Port number. Attackers port number, or attackers IP, or the port number is works. It'll be both, right? Now let's move forward. And if they selected reverse with the port number, connect back to any port depending. Okay, this will be bind versus this will be reverse. So print I want in Python color print. How do I print color text to the terminal? Okay. ENC. This will work on Unixes including OS X, blah, 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 blah. Provided you use NCCon and Windows 10 provided enable V10. This is such a long time ago then. We are talking about Windows modified 15 days ago. 2.7 million times. Oh, there is a term color. Perfecto. So we have term color or colored, Python colored. This script will be so helpful. Okay, we have this. Module, term color module, and C code. So print out color text using Chroma module. Chroma module is a cross-platform printing for color text that can then be done using Chroma. Constant shorthand, blah blah blah. Python program to print red text with green background. Oh, amazing. 4 is the, I think, for in the front, and then back green. Ugly as hell, but okay. Some red text and with green background. Style dim. Rest all. Okay, reset all, and then this. I think I can just use this one then, right? Then I will have command is dot, I think, green hacker colors, then in C NVLP, and then the port number. Command on attacker's terminal or machine. Okay. Import cannot be resolved. Okay, I think I just will Python or pip install, sorry. Pip install. Should be fine. Okay. Now everything looks good, beautiful. And for Python, how do you want to define the main? Main function is like the entry point of a program. However, Python interpreter runs the code right from the first line. The execution of the code starts from the starting line, goes line by line. It does not matter where the main function is present, or it is present or not, since there is no main function in Python. When the command to run a Python program is given to the interpreter, the code that is at level 0, basically the very first one, no indentation, right, to be executed. However, before doing that, it will define a few special variables. Name is one of the such special variables if the source file is executed as the main program. Okay, this is a file being imported from another module, blah blah blah. So main, and this main will be defined here. Okay, I think I'll use this standard, right? Like, you guys agree, like, this is, I have seen this standard a lot, so I think I'll just use this. Is there a better standard? What is the best standard you guys have seen? What is the best standard to define the main program in Python? Oh, I have, let me read. Ripley Niptuck. Yo, what's up, homie? Yo, how do you know a lot of people call me G? Ripley, R.I.P. Lee, Niptuck. Oh, Travis, my boy. Yo, Travis, what's up, brother? There is a lag in this chat for me. So, Travis, my bro, on this channel, what I do is like coding, hacking, basically like today what I'm going to show you a little bit quick example. Let's say I am inside hack. This is, I'll show you quickly. In this, mostly it's about hacking, teaching how to hack, and I'm also learning on the side. So let's say I'm inside this file, right? This computer, right? There is I want to get inside this computer, or let's say there is a way I can execute a command, and I want to see what all I can do with this computer. I'm just going to run this command like which I just showed you. And see, let me type my IP address first. I'll show you what exactly I did so you are able to connect. You will become a hacker in 5 minutes. Will be amazing. So I'll get my IP. IP address is basically, if you want to know, like, you know, every home has an address with zip code and all, street address and all those. Internet is technically like a bunch of computers connected, just like roads or continents are everything, like at the end of the day a bunch of houses connected via roads. Same with like computers, right? So that's IP address for you in simple words. So I am going to do is I'm going to use the software that will listen if anybody wants to call me kind of on my system, and I will say 4444 4444. Let's say there are a bunch of doors or rooms inside our house, or like doors or gates inside our house. Computer has 65,000 of those, and I'm going to show you how to do this. NCLV. So currently, right now, if you see, earlier I was Kali. This is my name in this computer. But right now, I'm able to connect to this unknown, or basically this shell system just by 2 commands. That's what like I'm doing right now today on how to connect to different computers in the world and able to like run any command on them. But mostly this one is about hacking. Sometimes I play games in my Discord, but this is all about hacking and teaching people how to hack. Hopefully that answers some question, and we are basically on the same level as hacking, I guess. How are you doing though? How is everything going? I love the artwork though, like here. A cowboy. Ripley Tuck. R.I.P. Lee Nip Tuck. Howdy, I'm just a cowboy trying to survive in boy you. Nice. Oh, you play games. That's awesome. I like that. I like that. I'll subscribe, boy. It'll be nice. Subscribe to my boy, please. Nice, nice. It's amazing. Good to hear, bro. Okay. We have to catch up. We have to meet sometime soon. It's been a long time we haven't met. Okay, so the best standard to define main program in Python is to use following idea. And this is, I use AI a lot nowadays to faster my coding or help me understand some coding practices. If score name underscore main input. So I'll run this command in front of you and you will see like what exactly happening. I'll show you all the things. So choice equals int input you want to use Netcat or one for this, or Socat. Here. If choice equals 1, we can go with Netcat. Else, I'll create a function for Socat as well, so we can just not be a bit lazy today and get that out of the way. Type of shell you want: reverse, bind, encrypted, non-encrypted. What we have here, you should reverse scam the guys from India, Pak, Africa call centers and melt their computers. I would love to. We should do that. We should do that. Because I don't like the fact like they're stealing. I don't mind like if they're scamming the big guys, because everybody at that level, like insurance companies, all are scammers too. But yeah, I want to do that when they call me and disturb me, or like, you know, normal people, middle class or lower class people. We should do that one day, hopefully soon. I might start doing that too live, waiting for people to call me. Oh, that reminded me. Actually, I wanted to bring something to your guys' attention. And this is very important, and I want everybody to pay attention for 2 minutes at least, right? You might have started getting a bunch of calls, right? So, you might have got a bunch of calls recently where, you know, like somebody calls you on your phone, right? With like an unknown number. It will look like it is from the same city as you, same province as you, same country as yours, right? But whenever you pick it up, right, there is nobody answering the call. You are just saying hello, hello. Do not do that. Do not say hello. Just do not. Why? Because nowadays, if you actually call your bank or certain other services, they are using your voice as a way to verify your identity. And another thing these hackers and even like scammers can do is like spoof your phone call. So they will call, let's say, your bank. Let's say my bank is RBI, Reserve Bank of India, right? I'm just taking a very hypothetical, the bank I don't use. Let's say if this is my bank, right? Or let's say the name of the bank is my bank. If they call you, yeah, you did. But yeah, that's the thing. You don't know, right? Like if they called you before, if they have called you, they actually are getting more and more data points. They are training their AI, or they are training their whatever system they use to basically train your voice. They want your voice as much as possible. Once you give it to them, they will call your bank, right? And they can spoof your number. Let's say if my number is 123, they can spoof that very easily. Even I can spoof that and call the bank. And the bank will be like, okay, this guy is calling from his legitimate number. And then what they will do? They will play this trained algorithm to use your voice as, say, hello, my name is Gaurav and blah, blah, blah. I want to make changes to my account. Or I'm not able to access my mobile banking or whatever. And that's how they will be able to hack your bank account. A big scam is going on, which is not talked about a lot, but there has been certain cases where people are doing that. So just be careful with that. Like the scammer thing you mentioned, they are doing that. So whenever they say hello, whenever you pick up the phone, don't say hello, don't do anything. Let the person from the other side say something to you. If the person is not doing anything, there is absolutely no need to say hello. So hopefully that helps. Right? Bringing you some knowledge on what's going on in this world. Okay. But have you noticed that, right? Like, I'm not the only one who is getting these calls and stuff. Also, one thing you should do is call your bank and tell them, like, hey, do not use my voice for verification. Just do not. I have done that because my voice is, as a streamer, my voice is all over the world right now. So anybody can train their algorithm with my voice. But call your bank, tell them no phone, no voice verification for your bank account. Hopefully you all are safe. So let's get back. We are working on which software to use. There's some message. Let's see. Why is this super slow today? I have been learning curse words in Hindi to talk back to the scammers. That's some funny. You know a bunch of good words already. I think I've taught you that. So that's good, but I will say don't even do that. Don't even do that. Don't even. But one thing good, if you are like, let's say, if you know there is a person you are talking to, try to use try to act as gullible as possible and try to use their time, because the amount of time you use, those people are going to not won't be able to spend time on you on somebody who is actually gullible. So take up their time as much as possible. It's a good thing, and have some fun, I guess. You know, if you are bored, just tell them, yeah, call at this time, and just do it. Okay, we are here. Let's run this which shell file, python 3 which shell. Okay, nope, not working. Any other hack you guys know with the scammers, like if I should look into? One day I want to actually just like want them to call me while I'm streaming and then just hack their system. I've seen someone who do it. It's not that hard. It would be nice. Oh, it's __ main. Okay, let's run this. Okay, so we have our code running. Which one do you want, Netcat or Socat? So for now, I just want Netcat for my shell. Reverse or blind? Oh, sorry, bind. So I want reverse. My port will be 4444. Attacker's IP will be, let's say, if I copy paste this. Okay, and we have an error. Line 26, line 13. Okay, let's see what is the issue. Oh, it should not be integer actually. My bad. One. Yo, Travis, by the way, how's your podcast going? I listened to a couple of them in the starting. I'd love to know how the new one is going. I listened, loved the jam you had for it. So here, okay, let's keep this consistent first. Keeping it consistent. Don't print variable. I'm just learning Python from scratch because I've been in React and JavaScript so much recently. Okay, just like this. Okay, so this should be working beautifully fine. Reverse, port number 4444, attacker's IP 123 for now. Port is giving error. Cannot concatenate, yeah. Okay, I think I have to go str on this. Oh, should be 1, then reverse, then port number, let's say 123, 123. So the beautiful part, you see, this is in green, so you know which one to focus on. So at least one is out of the way, right? And this will be available like probably on the, if I don't complete this today, at least tomorrow it should be. Let's look at our Kali. So you see one thing interesting now. How do I do this? Pop it out. I want it to pop out. File, pop out, close. New window. Nope, it's not coming. So, okay, all good. What I wanted to show you basically, right, is there are two shells. This is the one on the computer itself, on the server, Linux server, which we were able to get the SSH into. And this one, whatever command I type, because it's the listener, right, I'm able to see whatever is going to do. So let's say I type who am I command should be here and it's running. What we need to do is like make it better now. And that's where we'll use some knowledge from our good old TryHackme. So a working example of this is like 443, 80, whatever port you want to use. We can then connect back to this with any number of payloads depending on the environment on the target. An example of this is displayed in the previous task. So in the previous task, we had a shell, right? Sudo local port, and then we need to make sure our shell is running -e-bin sh. So we want to give that environment to it. So we want to come out of this here, environment bin bash, connection refused. Okay, what we need to do is first set up the listener, I believe. Yeah. Let me get out of here. Now I can create a better one. So I'll put side by side attacker and listener, or the machine that's getting attacked. Here. Here. Okay, beautiful. So this is my attacker on the left. Right is the target. So first I want to set up my listener. 4444, right? Now I'll do it. You see, connect to this from, this is the IP of our Linux box, and then if I do ls, this should work here. Why it's not working? Oh, okay, you can see here, it's coming out here. ls-al, all the sync system is coming on the left. Time to learn tmux. It indeed is time to learn tmux, bro. How do you bend it? How you doing? Oh, my ears hurt so much. Okay, I'm changing my stuff. But do you have any good resource to learn tmux, Bandit? It is indeed time to learn tmux for sure. Any good anybody here has like good resource to learn tmux? I would really want to learn that. tmux is one I want to do, and then another one I want to learn and get used to is NeoVim. Two big things for me. Okay, but till then we have this. We have our first shell, and we want to run this as well in our system, in our Python file. So I would like to say print what is that? It's not hard, just get a cheat sheet and a decent setup. There's a few videos I would recommend, I guess. Oh, okay, nice, thank you. Yeah, I would love to like learn as much as possible. I think like the best time is summer is one of the best time to learn this because in September I will be gone to I won't be available much because I'm going to meet my parents and celebrate Diwali, a religious festival. So that time I will be busy with like helping mom and dad with stuff. But right now is the time, I guess. Can you send it here? Like it will be very helpful. I can send in the YouTube if anybody's watching and put that. But thank you so much. Thank you in advance. And this will be on command on target machine is. I'll add this 4 dot, let's say red in this case, nc. In this case we are going to not listen, we are going to actually set up the connection. We are going to send, we are the sender. So we'll do the port number here, str, oh sorry, IP first. Oh, okay, we have a video. Let's see, let me complete this quickly and then let's watch that video. Space, it was nc space, then port number, IP, then port number, then the environment. Oh, I have to do str dash e slash bin slash bash. Okay, beautiful. So let's run this guy quickly. For I want netcat, I want reverse, then I want port 4444, and IP address will be, let's say 12.12.123. Foreground, okay, reset all. First I have to do here. Okay, but this is will work. Okay, let's see what our master here has said. So here is first video, here is the second video. These two should do. In my opinion, don't change the prefix key, otherwise it will mess up it will mess you up on the remote system if you have to use it. But that's about it. Oh, okay, thank you. Let's see.
Hello and welcome.
So first one is unleash your terminal's full potential, tmux from scratch. Amazing. Okay, let me put this in my save. And make it public, I guess. Create this. So unleash your terminal's potential is a.
Hey
I
guys,
love the title.
Hacksploit.
Oh, Hackersploit is my favorite. I should subscribe to him. I haven't subscribed to him. Complete tmux tutorial. This video is aimed at demonstrating and explaining how to use tmux more efficiently. Nice. Okay, let's do that. Bandit's recommendation. Okay, beautiful. And this will be public so anybody can see. Watch the last link first. Okay. Sounds goody good. I'll subscribe to this guy. Looks a good guy. Team. Oh, I love that. There's a bunch of these. Okay. Thank you, Bandit. And for everybody on YouTube, I'll post these two links for you. First should be this one. First watch this. Then watch this for tmux. I always like tmux, NeoVim, Vim. Couple of things are something I should have learned long time, and I have been just procrastinating. I've been lazy about it, I guess. But thank you so much, Bandit. I promise I'll get that done as well. So now let's get back to our netcat. This one is reverse, right? What we want with reverse netcat is done, I guess. Let's look at what next for us. Notice that after running the command on the right, listener receives a connection. When the whoami command is run, you see that we are executing commands on the target server. So that's fine, and blah blah blah, right? Like we completed this last time. Now we are going for the bind shell with Netcat specifically. Bind shell we have on the target. It's like, now in this case it's reverse, right? How it is reversed? If, let me type here, let's say green is our machine and red is the target machine, right? In the reverse one, what is going to happen? We are going to start connection here. We are going to start a connection. So when, let's say, starting a connection basically means I'm going to send you, right, or your house, I'm going to send you a package, right? And that's how this is starting the listening actually. And then or later on Halloween, or sorry, Christmas, right? That's how somebody starts. And this guy is listening. Horrible writing, but do not worry. That's how it happens. Now we have in bind one, it's opposite. In bind one, again, target is this, and this is our listener, or this is our attacker's machine. Me and target. In this case, this is listening, and I am going to start the connection. And how we start is basically like the commands we have are like now opposite, right? So that's what we'll do with our Python file quickly. Good part is, like, I think I'm writing this small, so I'm going to get used to of writing Python a little bit. And on the weekend, do join the Discord so you guys, we all can like do lead code together. I won't be streaming, just will be hanging out in Discord. You have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be just hanging in Discord mostly. So we have reverse, else, type of shell is bind. Else if, I think that's one. Yeah, elif. So now in this case, I want again like the same things. So maybe I can just push this up here. Or actually a better way is like click on, once you have selected, click on Alt and up arrow. And then Shift Tab gets the job done. And we can just reverse this whole thing. Command on target's machine should be this. Again, Alt down arrow, done. Okay, just to make sure, let's read through it, right? -e can be command.exe, and on the attacking machine we need this. So basically all the things are just reversed. So that, but also we can have something like bin bash or /cmd.exe. So if we are on Windows, remember that, right? exe is a Windows thing. And we can do that here. Beautiful. I think these Netcat ones are easy. Fun comes when we do Socat or making the shell stabilized. Port number will be 4444 12.12.12.12. Okay. Perfect. If we do same thing again, reverse, or sorry, bind this time. I think I have to change attacker's port and all those stuff. Target machine, it should be NC. Actually, this should be. So I have to change this and for reset. Okay. Okay, perfect. So we have this ready. Netcat simple ones, right? Now I want to see if we can do like more. I think this one covers all this, sudo, all those chosen port, blah blah blah. Now let's talk about Netcat, but like in terms of making it stabilized. Stabilization, why it is important, because it gives you like it's just a more better user experience and more stable connection, right? So let's say if you do control C, won't work with the regular Netcat, will work when we like go through these steps. First technique works only for Linux. Now question comes is here, after we have printed what should be the files or what should be the commands for Netcat, let's talk about like asking the user. I will say choice equals int, or not int, actually just input. Do you want to stabilize the Netcat? And I think that's what is the biggest take of this whole stream, is how to stabilize. First we'll learn how to stabilize, then we'll write the Python code. Netcat, Netcat shell. Y or nay? Y or n, right? Simple things. First one is python-c import pty spawn. We have this in our notes. Where's Obestian? Sudo terminal pty, right? Python module spawns a virtual terminal emulator, tricking the system into thinking it's interacting with the real terminal. What usually happens, if I quickly go right over this, is that it's red, so understand this is attackers. When we are in attacker's terminal, right, we run nc, or let's say the IP address, right, and the port number. It runs a process basically inside the terminal. This whole thing is happening inside the terminal, right? So a bunch of features are not available because this is a process. What with the stabilization this will do is it will act as a whole terminal itself. It will act as if when we have, it will act as a terminal itself. It will act as the guy outside the box. So it's very easy, helps with the control C. Like if I want to run a process right inside, if there is another process I ran here, right? Let's say I ran a process like HTTP server, and I do control C, it will kill the whole thing. It will kill the whole thing. This whole thing, the whole connection is gone. But if I run, because this is technically running inside a server, HTTP server, right? And I do control C here, it will just kill the HTTP server. The terminal connection will still be going on. That's why it is important to stabilize this. Hopefully you are learning this stuff and understanding why we are doing what we are doing. So first is pty spawn bin bash. Sudo terminal and spawn a bin bash terminal. The bash is on Windows, so it won't work on your Linux machine. So, and let's do that attack first. I need to switch, make sure Kali doesn't. Here, let's say if I do, I'm in this server, I started a Netcat connection. I do control, or I do Python -m, I think, p.server. Python command not found. I can't even tell, right? I don't even know. Python command is not found. So let's say cat ls pwd is just echoing out. Now let's do a stabilization. I do control C. Oh, I should have shown you that first. So nc 10.13.86.9. Don't worry, this is just my IP for this VPN. Bin bash. Oh, should be listening first. I'm listening. Connection is done, right? If I do control C, connection is gone. Now let's do the bind one. We get our connection. Important here, see this. Let me close this. Why this keeps opening? Linux boxes only, Python installed by default, right? So the reason Python wasn't working, probably in our system, it wants like Python 3 or Python 4. Okay, first let me do Python-v. Python command not found. Let's do Python 2 or 3, Python 3. There is no Python 4. That is true. Did I do Python 4 actually? No, right? I didn't do Python 4. Okay, that's okay. Python 3. Oh, sorry. I said Python 3 or 4. My bad. My bad. I meant Python 2 and 3, right? I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. My bad. I get excited, man. I'm like, I see terminals and connection hacking. I get a kid in the candy shop. I don't know. I'm eating my own words. I don't know. I'm talking gibberish. Okay. So now we have Python 2 or 3. We know now we need to use Python 3 for this. Export term x term, right? This will help us with the clear. Again, let's see quickly. Listening. Bin bash, right? I do ls pwd, right? Now I do clear. Oh, it works. Oh, it still worked. Clear worked. So maybe it's already doing that setting up. That's good. I know control C is not working. That's one thing. So that's there. And then, okay. So let's do all these three commands. So first, Python, this one, paste selection. Python command not found. I can't tell. What I can do, paste. I can't even go back. So I have to first write it down properly and do Python 3. Python 3-c, syntax error near unexpected token. Okay. Oh, dash t probably, maybe. Okay. Python 3 dash c. Syntax error. Oh, okay. Earlier is probably because of the dash t that happened. So now we have a Python 3, and you see our terminal from Kali changed to shell. And we were like we were not even seeing anything, right? So we see that's happening. Now we want is xterm. Wait, term equals xterm, right? Export term equal xterm. Probably not need because clear is working. Kali. Export term equal xterm. And last but not the least, finally and most importantly, we will we will background the shell using Control Z. So processes are either in foreground, background. We are going to run it in background, and then FG for remove our echo. 3 steps here. First, Control Z, suspended. STTY raw echo. So our echo won't work, right? We are suppressing our echo and bringing the one we suspended in the back to foreground. Continue NCLVNP, right? Now let's do Control C. We are still inside it here, right? You see? That's what exactly I was talking about. Holy, I need to drink some water. I just realized I bit my tongue while talking. Oh, wait. Okay. So now we have these steps. What we need to do is like tell to the user, including you guys, right? Because this will be available all over the world. What are the steps? Run, or do they want to stabilize? Yes or no? If choice equal, if I'm doing 3 equals, I have been coding a lot in Java and React. If it is choice is equal y, here are the steps. Can we do it for them with the script? Should we do it? Quick question I want to know from you guys. Like, do you want me to write the script so I'm giving you the answers? Like, okay, use this command for your information. So let's say if you are doing, like when you want to know hacking, or you want to like understand, okay, if I'm getting the commands right, memorized, this will, right now I'm working on that. Do you want me to write it so that whatever the command should be, it will execute that moment? Let me know whichever you want, right? Maybe we can make those changes happen. So for now, it will be print. Do you want to stabilize the netcat shell? If they say yes, we are going to do first one is Python pty sudo terminal. I don't think you can easily do controls. Oh, actually, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I can't do like Control Z on their system. That's actually true. I forgot about that. Thank you, Bandit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, for whoever is on YouTube, I'm on Twitch as well. And Bandit is a master hacker. He is a magician. The guy has his resume. Everybody have resume, including me. This guy has a menu card. Pages upon pages, boys. Pages upon pages. Open source contribution. This big company, that big company. So we got a master player in this. So we have Python. Python-C. C is for command. Then we'll do / import pty. And then with the pty spawn is basically start the shell. Okay, I'll do, I think I can do bin bash. Actually, bin bash and then backslash quote. This should do the job, right? First is this. First is in after. I have to write it down because I think I know why people get confused. After getting the shell, do this, then I think print xterm to have clear and all those things running for you. Export term equals xterm print third will be make the shell go in background with control plus Z. Then last print fourth will be once they have got control Z sudo terminal spawn the bin bash, we get the shell Linux. Sorry, I'm thinking terminal, we get the export the xterm. Third is control Z, then is stty raw, so suppressing our echo, suppress attackers terminal echo and bring the shell to foreground. That will be done with 4.green. You know, we have to make it look sexy. Important part is sexy here. You can have the best software in the world. If it is not sexy, you're not going to sell it. I actually don't sell it, but you get the idea. You have to make it look sexy. Giggity Q. What should I do? Ground, then stty dash e or raw echo fg xterm. So I will do all these as green as well. And I need to do reset first. Reset. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So ready, everybody? Oh, exit. Okay, we here. Now let's run this. Python with shell. Do you want a netcat? For now we are working on netcat. Reverse is the beautiful one. Port number 4444. Let's say we are doing 1.1.1.1. I want it stabilize 1. Yes. After getting the shell python-c, I have to make this change. Export term x shell with control C foreground. Okay, beautiful. I think this is all we needed, right? With our shell. So we were able to get a shell with this, and we did stty raw echo foreground. Beautiful. Now let's think Python 3 -m http. Oh. The one example I gave with my drawing, right? My Mona Lisa level drawing. Da Vinci. http dot server 8080. So this is working, right? And now if I do Control C, this will be done. But let's say if I do exit, what was the way to get out? Think I forgot how to get out of this. Good part is I know where to find that. Mine will ask, okay, so if the shell dies, any input to your terminal will not be visible, as a result having disabled terminal echo. To fix it, reset. Okay. Reset. Nope. Okay. Good job. Okay. Reset everything, erase with Control H. Okay, that's fine. One thing I want to show you actually, right, with this, I have this Netcat listener going on. I start the connection, but now if you remember when we did HTTP server, everything went fired. So if we do Python 3 -m HTTP server 8080, the server is running probably, right? But if I do Control Z, there is no, like, I just got out of the terminal, right? And I didn't even see the server was running or not. It's listening, it has to reset the connection. One sec. Okay. Now let's do oh actually, you know what? I want to do a bind one to show you guys how to do it. I could just foreground. Oh, okay. Wait, foreground when like quick question. So you said do it foreground. You mean like the when I was getting out of the shell? Okay, like so the shell, right? You mean bring it to the foreground. That's what you mean, right? If I'm not wrong. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, first listen. Nothing will be working. Let's do now Python 3 -c import pty dot spawn /bin/bash, and then we have bin bash spawned. I think this will do the job for me. We got our shell. Now we do our X term. Echo term. First I want to see what sorry, it should be export, but I want to see echo term $sign term. Okay, nothing. Export term equal X term. Export this. Now Control Z. What did I do wrong? Oh no, it's working fine. Sorry, it went to the foreground. I thought it got it lost connection. So suspended. It's working in the background, and I now have to do is stty raw foreground continued. We are in the shell. So now what you are saying, Bandit, so if I do exit here, I'm here. So if I do fg, Control Z, FG. Nope, it's not working. Dhaval, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yo, I think everybody, I want to share something interesting with you guys. This guy, Dhaval guy, amazing Twitter. Dhaval, can you drop your Twitter? So just in case if anybody wants to join you, this guy actually attacked NASA and got like a really beautiful certificate. He even posted to bug crowd and like bug bounty hunting. Hacked NASA and got a recommendation and is part of their Hall of Fame. So big cheers to Dhaval. Really good guy. Love the work, Dhaval. Love the work. And Bandit, I'm doing foreground. Doesn't work. It's not working for me. What were you recommending? What was your thought process? What am I doing wrong? So everybody do check out Dhaval as well, and also check out Bandit. Both are amazing people. That's Dhaval. And Benedict, I think Benedict's is Benedit0. That's his Twitter. Go check out these two Twitter guys. And I'll do Dhaval and here. Dhaval and Benedict, my man. Okay. So this is not the exit one. Our foreground is not working. What I can do, I have to go, I don't want to go here for the connection to be stopped. What else I can do to make it stop? How to get out of it? Maybe just close the connection totally. That's one. No, I don't want. But I think either I can just close the connection by closing the whole terminal. Maybe we can do that. Should we do that? No. That has too much history right now. So I'll just close the connection from here. Okay. FG. Continued. Okay. This is messed up. Okay, I'll reset the connection. I'll close new tab here. Close this guy. Okay. Okay, so at least we got these things done. By the way, Dhaval, just in case if you don't know, I'm just writing a Python script so that we can, if anybody wants, right, like can just go through the script and like look at what to do. Right. It's good for like memorizing if you want to memorize bunch of questions. What should be the what should be the command and all those stuff, what should be steps for stabilization and stuff. Okay, so we have that under the belt for Netcat stabilization technique 1. Next is the Windows one. So I think one of the settings I have to give is whether am I looking for, based on the attack I'm doing, based on the attack I'm going towards, whether it is a Windows machine or a Linux machine. So let's look into that. Okay, so first I will do is the target machine Linux or Windows? Yay, nay, right? If choice is what? Choice OS. Choice underscore OS. Dot trim dot lower case. I think that's the way to write it. Lower. or strip actually. This is not JS. This is not JS. Trim and so. Okay, good. I'm going to have a struggle. I don't know how many of you guys are front-end developers here, but you will see me struggle. Okay. So if it is Linux, do this, right? If else if choice underscore OS equal not triple, just 2 is Python, good old Python, Windows. Now if it is Windows, first we need to install our read line wrap to make it stabilize. To run RL program. So first we need to install with sudo apt install. For people who don't know, who wasn't here, RL wrap is a program which in simple term gives us access to history, tab auto-completion, arrow keys immediately upon receiving a shell. Very, very, very important. Panda, yes, we were supposed to meet. So I'm done in like, let's say 10-15 minutes. Just completing one of the parts. So I had set up some meetings to talk to people. So just in case anyone, right, who wants to talk to me in person or like just want to chill, this is the place. This is my address. Let me know. Oh, copy. This is my address. I would love to chat with anyone if anybody wants any help and stuff. So let's do this quickly. RL wrap, read line wrap, we first need to install because this function will uses read line to give us access to auto completion. Amazing. Auto completion is amazing when you don't know or when you want to like hack fast and get your terms fast. So first will be, let's do actually hacking first. Why we are doing this? This will work on Windows and Linux both. So it will run on my attacker's machine. So RL wrap Kali runs everything. RL wrap version is here. First command will be this actually. Then I think RL wrap NC, right? Same as Netcat, what we did for listening, but specifically this one. Then again, same technique, Control Z, STTY raw echo. Basically moving our, suppressing our echo and getting it back. RL wrap NC NVLP. N is no DNS don't do DNS or domain name thing. V verbose, L listener, P port giving 4444. Cannot execute NV. Oh, sorry, it should be Netcat here. Let's do our listener. Nothing is working. I think I have to do Control Z and then STTY raw echo FG. Nope. What did I do wrong? Control Z RL wrap. So first NC NVLP, pretending our Netcat listener, prepending our Netcat listener with RL wrap gives us much more fully featured shell. This technique is particularly useful when dealing with Windows shell, which is otherwise notoriously difficult to stabilize. Makes sense. When dealing with a Linux target, it's possible to completely stabilize by using the same trick as in the first in step 3 of the previous technique. Oh, we didn't have to do this actually. Wait. When dealing with a Linux target, it's possible to completely stabilize by using the same trick as in step 3 of the previous technique. Background in the shell. We didn't have to. We are hitting a Linux one. So use ST, stabilize, and re-enter the shell. Okay. Okay, we are getting this. pwd home. So if I do, let's say, cd, it was shell. Does it autocomplete? No. So this should autocomplete, right? Anybody know what I'm doing wrong? What I can do, one more thing though. To show the Windows one, there is Windows Machine 2 here. I can't start this one. To log in using RDP, do this. Okay. Do I have RDP already installed on Linux? Should be. Free RDP 3 and all those. Okay. So let's hack the Windows machine. Let's stop our Linux for a second. Terminate this guy. Okay. Starting machine. Hooray. Machine is up. Let's get its IP is coming. So that's fine. What we need is X free RDP, which we have. Dynamic resolution, clipboard, cert ignore, machine IP, which will be visible once the IP is available, administrator, and TryHackme, the password and the username. So let's drink some water till then. I don't know why I make that sound every time I drink water. So our IP should be available in 20 seconds. Till then, anybody have any questions for me? Hopefully the ad is not coming up anytime soon, right? Okay, good. Too many things are open. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to show the middle. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I am super sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I wanted to make it look cool. Didn't work. Didn't work at all. Rather it backfired. Okay, sudo apt install x free rdp3 kali. Unable to locate package, so sudo apt update. Okay, so what update does is going to help us see if we can install this. Unable to locate package. Why? Free RDP3 is there. Oh, it's asking us to use RDP3, not RDP. Okay, we got our connection. Let's see what exactly it's saying. Oh, here we go, baby. I've never used X free RDP, so it's going to be fun. Oh, we got a whole machine, Windows 10. This is giving me goosebumps. I love it. Come on. You know, if I ever am invited to the podcast, the first question a lot of people ask, why you get aroused when you see shells. Don't know why, but I do. It's amazing. It's like kids in a candy shop. It's amazing. Okay. Now we have command cmd. A good old command prompt. Come on. This is super slow, but it's just fine. We have this guy, right? Now, let's do this. Is the Netcat should be installed on this? Oh, I'll make it better for you guys to see. Properties, cursor size large, font. Where's the font? Okay, 36. Hopefully this is better for you guys, right? Give me a thumbs up if it is better. Just put in the chat yes, no, or this is fine. Please help me know. Help me understand what should I do next time, right? And for command netcat, Windows netcat stabilization. Netcat should be installed on this. No destination. So if I do whatever I was doing here, netcat 10, this, copy clipboard. And see my IP is 10.13.86.99. 10.13.86.9 4444. Need to be listening here before I do that. Oh, 4444. And then I think I have dash e bin dash bash. Okay, got the connection. Now, because we have RL wrap, let me just do ls. Does anything happen? Not really. Let's do the other steps mentioned. Did that. Do you know what's going on? PWD or dir? Nope. Got thrown out actually. Interesting. What's going on? What am I doing wrong here? Not sudo. Control C, Z again, maybe. Control Z, suspended. Try stable shell. Yeah. So I do RL wrap, I do Control Z, then I do STTY, raw echo foreground. FG should bring it up, right? It brought in the foreground, but it's like kicks me out here. So what should I do in this case, like double? Like you mentioned try stable shell. Do you mean Socat? Or is there anything I'm missing here in this information by TryHackme? Just we invoke a slightly different listener. RL wrap NC LV NP. Basically pretending our netcat listener with prepending our netcat listener with RL wrap give us much more fully featured shell. This technique is particularly useful when dealing with Windows shell. Okay. So, okay, Bandit, he said it won't work for Windows. You are trying to RL wrap a shell from Windows, right? I'm just actually, so wait, from Windows? So I have netcat here. Do you mean like I have to do, should I do bind? Do you think that will be the one that might help? Because is it talking about bind shells? No, right? Like, it's just talking about shells, I think. And there is no image of this. Like all the Linux ones have images, not this one. So that's one thing to look into. Windows does not use RL wrap. use readline. RLWrap is for Linux shells. But like, why? What? Why? So you understand though my confusion here, right? TryHackme says RLWrap is a program which is simple in simple term give us access to these things, right? However, some manual stabilization still is will be utilized if you want to be able to use Control C. Okay, and it's not installed, so I have to install it on myself. This technique is particularly useful when dealing with Windows shell, which is otherwise notoriously difficult. You know what? Let's AI think about it. Let we ask AI. This is probably the last query we do for the night, but use our research mode, right? Like, I have never tried it too, right? Like, I have never tried it. This is my first time trying stabilizing a Windows shell. Has anybody else here tried? I think a lot of people are listening, so hopefully you guys have maybe can give some input. But let's say, right, I am using RLWrap to get a stable shell, stable reverse shell from a Windows CMD application. I installed RLWrap on my Kali and ran RLWrap NC NVLP port number, and also did the Netcat command. Also used the appropriate Netcat command to get the reverse shell. I'm getting the reverse shell, but not a stable one. Why? And what should be the steps to get a stable shell? Come on, give me something. You know what? Because we are not able to complete this today, let's see if I come tomorrow again around this time. No promises, or probably 100% on Monday. Tomorrow depends if I'm like tired or not. Where I had a very bad burnout on Thursday yesterday. Sorry, not yesterday, Wednesday night. So let's see. Because at least we'll be able to complete this Python script and put it out so you guys can see it, right? And anybody who wants to contribute can do it. Okay, let's see. Come on. But anybody else like have tried getting a Windows reverse shell properly? Oh, I can ask in the TryHackme's. I can ask the big guys, KGB or somebody. Okay, I'll ask them too. That'll be nice. I'll try that too from their side and see if what TryHackme's staff has to say about it. And if anybody else has tried it, right? I'm assuming there are 10,000, 20,000 people in the TryHackme server. They might have tried it. Okay. Give me an answer. Reading. Oh, one thing I can do till it's reading. Windows reverse shell RLWrap. Let's see if anybody has done that. RLWrap. Different. No, everybody is doing a different thing here. I have to dig through a bunch of messages. I'll do it. Like, just stay in Discord. If not tonight, at least tomorrow I might be touching this for myself. Holy, this is taking a lot of time. PowerShell interactive. PowerShell is also a way to get a reverse shell, right, from a Windows machine. That will be nice to try also. Come on. It's the most unstable shell I got is in this. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm searching for information on how to use WinPTY with Netcat to establish a reverse shell on Windows, which can help in understanding or setting up remote access techniques. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Come on. This is taking too much time. I don't know. This is taking too much time. It should not take that much time. Right? Like, I think by... Oh, it takes 20 minutes sometimes. Okay, never mind. Till then, I will just go over here. I'll wrap Windows. Window. Nope. Nobody has tried it, or what? I'm the dumb one in this group. RL wrap stable. Netcat shells are far from stable. Prefacing it with RL wrap can help up down history, blah blah blah. Nope, it is not for Windows. RL wrap, RL wrap. Okay. Nobody's talking about this, so I think I have to write a proper issue on this and see if I can get something back. What I can do though, one thing I can try is PowerShell. Is there NC here? Let me just... Invalid port, no data. Okay. Properties, font 36, cursor large. Okay, you got that. So NC NV, oh no, port number or whatever the command is, man. This guy here. Oh, my bad. I think I know. I know the issue. The -e should be cmd.exe. And first I should be listening, actually. Never mind. That might be it. Beautiful. I think I got it. Yes, 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 yes. You see it? Oh, dir. Stable. Everything is going well. Yo! You could not see it because of my big head. Come on. There is no way. That's not true. That's not true. There were so many. there were so many commands before this. Come on. I started from top, man. All I see is the port. Yo, okay. Can someone confirm Bandit is wrong? Can someone confirm Bandit is wrong? Please. Please say Bandit is wrong. It was not my forehead, my big forehead in the way for the command. Please. Please, I request. Yeah, this is crazy. This is like the biggest. Like, I don't think so. This is. I'm not watching 100%. I'm doing other stuff. When I look, all I see is the forehead. Okay. You know what? Next time I'll make sure this doesn't happen. Okay, I will make sure this doesn't happen. Let me, before ending the stream, let me ask you. Let me make myself a bit smaller, I guess. Webcam. How is this compared to the current one I have? Is this better? Let's see how big. Is there a transition even happened? Oh, I'm too small now. Is this better though, or like, no? Do you want it like this, or do you want still big? That's fine? Okay, sounds good. Okay, so you won't see my big forehead, hopefully, in the way. But, oh, Bandit is nice, 100%. It's like, Dhaval, we are like boys here, I guess. We love roasting each other. But he is amazing. Bandit is amazing. You are amazing. Everybody watching is amazing. And especially for everyone who messaged. Thank you so much for making my Friday night amazing. I will see you guys on Monday, right? Monday to Friday, every day around 6:30 or 7 p.m. PST. Also, not sure if I will come tomorrow or not, but if I will be 100% hanging out in Discord, we can play Rocket League, Marvel Rivals, whichever you guys, Fortnite, whichever you guys want. Till then, a big thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you for all the messages. If you can give a like or follow, that's great. If not, that's fine too. Just pay it forward. And for Twitch, I will be just playing the ad. For YouTube, I will be ending the stream. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a great weekend. Spend time with your parents, your loved ones, right? And enjoy. And like usual, right? Our boy here, like my boy here, Dhaval said, right? This is my signature. Bye. Bye everyone. Have a good one. Love you all. See ya. Love you.